Good morning. Today is November the 15th, Friday, 2012. Another meditative day on the beach. I just did some meditations and I feel very relaxed. Here we go. Some ducks, mallard ducks. So cute when they dig for fish. They put their little butts in the air in unison. That's so cute. I think I took a still picture of that. I'll show it on the timeline. Jaylen Jones timeline. This is the Dream Studio. Welcome. Today we see some clouds that were like waves. And here is a spot where the UFO landed a few years ago. Yeah, they've cut back a lot of the grass there, but it was all the way up. And it was flat, right where the middle part of the circle is. You'll see that. Interesting. I'm listening to classical music, which is calming. I do enjoy that. I was hoping today I would find an artifact. So today I was noticing the rocks over here. You can see them. They're quite clear today. Sandbars, or rock bars. I'm not exactly sure what that is over there. I do find that the rocks here are very anomalous. They don't belong here. They're spread out in very unusual patterns. There are no rocks here. I don't know if that's because they cleared them off, but I think that's because they cleared this part of the beach from rocks. But this is actually 4 feet of water where I'm standing usually. I would be swimming right now if the tide wasn't down. It's been like this all summer. Over here we have the escarpment. Over here, you know, is the Huron worshipping rock called Icaratone. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Probably not. I'm not too familiar with the Huron language. I think it's an Iroquois language as opposed to an Algonquin language. I think there's two main native languages. Today my duty is to understand the vibrations that I'm feeling right now and work with it. I'm listening to classical music because this is the vibration that I'm getting today. Very peaceful. And this will transfer as I focus on the energy and put up top to the sun chakra, which is on top of my head. Yesterday on the timeline, you'll notice 2 pictures that I took. And when I get back and I look at the pictures, I don't realize what I'm taking at the time that I'm taking it. But I noticed that there was a mini sun underneath one picture, and then on top of the sun, another mini sun. Realized that I took another picture on the beach, and there was the sun, mini sun, right there, as if it wasn't a picture of a puddle either being reflected. It was an actual anomaly of the sun itself. Because on this beach, I believe there are a lot of I call them anomalies, but I think it's basically hidden, esoteric findings. A lot of mystery, anyway, and I really do feel a lot of ancient energies here. And as I said before, I do believe that all these rocks here are remnants of Lilith, Earth's one of her primary moons, and I do believe the moon systems, the satellites of Earth, came not captured but were actually from the center of the Earth's core, and they do from time to time come out of the Earth. I think the Great Lakes systems, of which this is part of the Georgian Bay Triangle, and the Georgian Bay itself is related to the beginnings of the moons. Now, I'm not sure if the moons came out of there, but having worked in clay and art sculptural studio, I noticed that this in fact is the case. That a lot of times when you pull something out of something in a wet manner, as the earth would have been at that time forming, there would be that leftover shape of the Great Lakes systems. And I have proven this before in sculpture class many years ago with Ed Zelnick. At this time, I wanted to show you why this could be Lilith. Here's a rock right here. Look at the pockmarks, similar to the moon. There's many crater-like rocks on this beach. Very old, ancient-looking ones. I wouldn't say just 10,000s of years old. I'm thinking hundreds of thousands of years old, going back maybe probably millions of years older than the first historic records of the earlier time, geologic time. Pleistocene era. Oh God, I almost tripped there. Sorry. Here's a rock. There you go. Now, we also have another funny thing about these rocks. These rocks have very unusual colorations on the tops of them. A lot of them looks like blackened meteoritic sculpture from re-entry. You'll see a lot of black on them. Today we have frost on them, but there are some out there, like that one pyramidal shaped one, which is very unusual. It's a black cap, and some have gold caps on them, which I'm not sure if it's actually gold or pyrite, or fool's gold is pyrite. Here's some copper on this rock. Yeah, copper is very prevalent. There's a lot of minerals in this area. Here's a moon rock right here. Okay. There you go. See? Okay. Oh yeah, they're scattered all over. And I think I'm going to find one day something very intriguing. I just have that feeling. Now this does look like a rib of mastodon. Hold on. That right there. Okay. It's about 10 a.m. Oh, about 10:30 now. Here's something that proved to me the meteoric look to this rock. Look how black that is. That's very unusual. Oh, and I get this feeling like time just stopped here. And I also have a vision that the moon crashed, Lilith crashed here. Here's a debris field of her remnants. Of course, a lot of it with the Stone Age was probably pushed back up these hills from the Nipissing Ridge, which is over this direction towards the north, where Nipissing and North Bay are located. This area here, now if I look straight ahead, the anomaly of the portal to the souls is right there, I believe, about halfway, right there, where I'm pointing. That's where I saw the vision on October 2nd. That was very anomalous. Now, energies, of course, can change through time, especially when you're talking great amounts of geological time, because there are shifts going on, and the shifts have a very, well, what's the word? Don't pull so hard, Zoe! She's a Cane Corso, and you don't believe her strength. She's the strongest dog I've ever met. That's why you always hear me out of breath. It's not because I'm out of shape, believe me, although that's probable, too. I walk every day, though. This is really great. I really love being here. I wish I had some of you to join me in this venture of discovery, because it's really a fascinating find. And finding gold is really a great thing too. I lived up north where we had quite a few gold mines. And now, if I lived up there, I think I'd be very wealthy if I had a gold mine, the price of gold. But today, we can find it all over this beach. Don't tell anyone. We'll have lots of people come here. Oh, look at that, a funny fancy cloud over there. Just love it, shows up perfectly. Oh, great. Love it. Thank you so much. That was CBC Records we're listening to in the background. Yeah, classical music. Love it. It's better than the wind noise. I gotta get a sock for this. Hold on, Zoe, where are we? Oh yeah, that was Leaning Rock, of course. Now look at this debris field all of a sudden. You can tell it's just pushed from that northern area. Here's a squirrel. Oh, cool. I'm going to take a picture of that. Yeah, that's about it for... Oh, one more thing. Yeah, a couple things. I found some rocks here. like to see these. Eubatis form. Oh, they are very mysterious. These forms, I have a theory on forms coming up. That will be in the recent future on my notes. Oh god, here's a whole bunch more that I've saved from last time. Nobody took them. What do you know? Oh, I found some interesting rocks and I left them here. Yeah, it's been about a week ago because it was raining all week. Today is the second sunny day we've had in over a week since the storm Sandy, Hurricane Sandy, has left us with some pretty bad weather where I couldn't get out and check everything. But Zoe, where are you going? Oh, more moon rocks. Oh, gold rock. Here's a gold rock. You didn't believe me. Here you go. They're shining. Yeah, there's lots of them. Oh my, yes. I should get my my bag and bring some home with me. Oh gosh, I'm looking for some artifacts. I mean, native artifacts. I'd really want to find proof that the shaman was here. His name was Hashi. Oh, that's Hashi. I can't pronounce his word because it's in here, and I don't know how to pronounce the names yet. But you can find it out on my timeline and scroll down on this page and find out a little bit more about what's going on here, because I believe this is the magical sacred beach of this Huron shaman that Father Jean Brebeuf knew. And if you know anything about the history of him, he was a martyred saint that unfortunately died at the hands of some who thought that by eating his heart they could gain his soul and his knowledge and wisdom, but that was not to be. Oh, here's some more. Oh, Zoe, oh gosh, don't pull me. Oh gosh. Oh, gold, you're showing me. What is that? You're showing me. Now, Zoe always shows me things. Oh gosh. Oh. Yeah. What's that? Oh. Okay, well, that's about the lesson for today. I'll talk to you tomorrow, hopefully. Thanks for tuning in. It's Jane Jones from the Dream Studio.